It's the summer holiday, so if you have children, chances are they've spent plenty of time glued to their games on their computers or mobile phones. Well, as a parent, you're not alone, because a survey for 5 News has revealed how many mums and dads are struggling to keep their kids away from screens. A third of people we asked say their children put them under pressure to play games for longer periods of time. And nearly a fifth of people we asked say their kids would play for 24 hours if they could get away with it. Well, for the latest in our special series, Dominic Reynolds has been speaking to mums, dads, children and the experts to find out the dangers of video games overload.
All day.
Every day.
Every day.
And all night as well.
It's an addiction.
My dad just don't like me playing it. He just don't really like us having fun for some reason.
These families can't agree how much gaming is too much.
Stop shooting.
The boys play games every day, a couple of hours in the week, a bit more on the weekend.
Maybe 4 hours. Probably say about 6.
About, 5-6 hours.
Everyone here says that's normal. They all know people who play much more.
Some of my mates go to bed at like 2 in the morning.
What are they doing?
Just like playing video games.
Till 2 in the morning?
Yeah.
But their games are always fun, they say, even if sometimes they're frustrating.
I just threw my controller.
Anyone else done that? Anyone ever thrown a controller?
Yeah.
That's why I haven't thrown it at all, but I thrown it on the floor. Yes!
Next door, their parents see things very differently. For them, the games are changing their children.
Makes them different children, makes them very angry.
Yeah, moody, walk about, tired, bags under their eyes and go, you ask them anything, they jump at you and they... Attitude.
I think sometimes they think they are the people in the game, you know, they are the character. They become the character, don't they?
They just can't come off of it. So into it, you know, so focused. It's like a drug.
Peter Smith has been treating drug and alcohol addicts for 20 years. Increasingly, he's treating gamers too.
I think there are some distinct similarities. Tolerance, withdrawals, the amount of time that some people are spending doing it, thinking about doing it, the impact that it's having on the negative impact that it's having on them in lots of different ways, but still continuing to do it.
Games have come a very long way in little more than a generation, and clinics say that's part of the problem. Parents can feel their children are lost in a world that mums and dads can't understand. When today's worried parents were growing up, the fun lasted as long as the coins.
But then games moved into the home, and now they're online, and there the worlds are so complicated that effectively the game never has to end.
But what do games makers do to keep players playing? Well, those tactics have hardly changed at all.
Game developers are using the similar kind of strategies that they used in the old arcade games.
Bernie Good used to work in the games industry. She's now a psychologist.
They are building in what we call compulsion loops. So these compulsion loops are where a player will start to play the game and they will try to attain a goal within the game. They will reach the goal in the game and they will then unlock something content-wise within the game, and they will then go back and continuously engage in this compulsion loop.
Because technology moves faster than research, there's no answer yet for whether a gaming habit is any more damaging to a child than a TV watching or a reading habit.
Family life is just non-existent when they're on that. It's non-existent.
But some frazzled parents won't need research to tell them that a console isn't always compatible with happy families.
So, Don, what should frazzled parents do then, do you think?
Well, people watching that without a gamer in the family might say, well, if you don't want them playing games, just don't let them play games. But the thing is, lots of young people play games with their social group. So if you stop them playing, you effectively stop them socialising. So the advice from the experts, 2 things. One is try and encourage them to take regular screen breaks to look after their eyes. And the other one is set a time limit on how long they can play for before they pick up the controller.
OK, Dom, good advice. Thanks very much indeed.